Now, the structure of CRP itself is quite interesting. As you can see here from this diagram, it's actually composed of 5 individual subunits, and together these subunits form this pentameric structure that we now know as CRP. Now, once CRP is produced and released by the liver, uh, I said before that this amplifies the response. And it does so because of some unique characteristics of CRP. The first is that CRP levels rise pretty dramatically within the first 6 to 10 hours of an infection or some injury. And the levels can actually reach 500 times baseline levels of CRP. So you can appreciate how it further amplifies this signal. And once CRP is in the bloodstream, it travels to other tissues, other non-damaged tissues, and basically alerts these tissues of an impending attack. Now, in response to CRP, tissues themselves will produce mediators of inflammation that further advance the inflammatory response, and these mediators are known as cytokines. So for example, in this case, if CRP travels to, let's say, a network of blood vessels, these blood vessels will then produce inflammatory mediators such as interleukin 1, interleukin 6, and the rather ominous sounding tumor necrosis factor alpha. And collectively, what all of these do is they give rise to what we recognize as the classic signs of inflammation, namely redness, pain, swelling, and heat. So you can appreciate then that CRP functions as an amplifier of the inflammatory response.
Albumin is responsible for transporting certain medicines you might have to take, waste products, and hormones. As if that wasn't important enough, if there was no albumin, you'd also look very swollen because albumin's presence in the blood keeps fluid from leaving your blood vessels and into your tissues. Albumin is like a sponge. It sucks in water and keeps it in the blood vessels. And just like a sponge can carry all sorts of little microscopic particles within it, like minerals, bacteria, and the like, so too does albumin carry the things I mentioned before. If abnormally low amounts of albumin are found in the blood, something termed hypoalbuminemia, then this can clue us into the fact that some sort of severe or long-standing liver damage has occurred, resulting in decreased albumin production.